Remember the days when Saturday night meant gathering around the TV? You probably do when you're a member of Gen X or a millennial. The whole family, mom, dad, siblings, maybe a few friends, all in one room, all tuned into the same show. It was a ritual, it was an event. You didn't just watch TV, you experienced it together. When you fast forward to today, there is a completely different picture. Now everyone's watching their own thing on their own devices in many cases. My son may be glued to a gaming stream on his tablet. My daughter's catching up on her series with earbuds in. And me, I might sit on the sofa still, but with my laptop where I'm watching a show and checking emails on my phone at the same time. So TV time isn't family time anymore, at least it seems to be, it's me time. But how do we get here? When we talk about this transition, we explain it with 4 forces that shape the transition from traditional TV to OTT TV. These 4 forces drive quietly the transformation of the whole TV industry and are the basis for all product development and new business developments that we do. So let's talk about them. The first force is digitization. TV used to mean big screens, cable boxes, analog transmission, linear TV. But now it's something we carry with us in our pockets. Our favorite show can be on our smartphones, on tablets, on laptops, and of course on the big connected screen. Any device that connects to the internet. And you see this in the numbers. Younger viewers, almost 80%, are watching heavily video on their smartphones. And it's not just the young. Older generation still might prefer the big connected screen, but they are also using multiple devices for TV consumptions. So what digitization has done is give everyone the power to watch anything, anytime, anywhere. This flexibility has reshaped how we watch. We don't plan our lives around TV schedule anymore. Instead, TV fits around our lives and comes to us. The second force is one we all also feel every day. It's how our user behavior as viewers has changed, driven by social media and by streaming platforms. Because these platforms aren't just where we go to watch good old TV, they are where we go to also to interact and to engage actively and to share. So watching isn't passive anymore, it's on demand, it's personalized, it's short form and it's interactive. Think about the numbers. Younger generations are down to watching just over an hour of traditional TV a day. Instead, they are using TikTok, they're using YouTube, they are doing Netflix, gaming and other platforms. Places where they choose what to watch and when to watch it and interact with their peers. This shift is a big deal for traditional TV as an industry because to stay relevant, traditional players need to adapt to a world where the viewers is in control and where they have to be present wherever the eyeballs are. Now let's zoom out. The third force is internationalization. TV used to be local because your broadcaster was here and your audience was here in the same territory. But the internet has changed that to a large degree. Now TV is global. Obviously you see this with Netflix. They are giant not only in the US, but with over 277 million subscribers worldwide. Its largest audience is Europe and Middle East and Africa, with nearly 94 million people. And suddenly, every broadcaster in these international territories is competing on a global stage with global players. Whether it's a streaming platform from Asia or the US or a tech giant, everyone is in the race for our attention now. And this is fierce. Finally, force number 4 is the disruption of the value chain that comes along with all of that. TV used to rely on advertising, a very simple established formula. But today, tech companies have redefined advertising with targeted, data-driven, personalized products. Instead of buying broad TV ads, brands now can place pinpoint targeted ads online. This shift is hitting more and more the traditional TV networks and it's hitting them hard. Research shows that their profit margins are shrinking from over 20% in many cases a few years ago to now down to 10%. And for many, this means they are under intense pressure to find new ways to make money and stay relevant, become more efficient, and get to their audience in new ways. So here we are. The world of TV isn't what it used to be anymore. It's more digital, it's more personal, it's more global, and much more competitive. These four forces, digitization, changing user behavior, internationalization, and value chain disruption, are reshaping the industry at a pace we probably couldn't have imagined a few years ago. For those willing to embrace the change, it's a massive potential, but for those clinging into the old ways, it might be just a rerun of past mistakes. So that's how we define the driving forces behind this shift from our industry, from traditional TV into this new OTT world. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more on the future of TV and media technology.